What kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, well, baby, you would take away everything good in my life. And tell me, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live without you? There'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no one left for me. And well, baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away everything real in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? Please tell me, baby. How do I go on if you ever leave? Maybe you would take away everything, need you with me. Maybe don't you know that you're everything good in my life? And tell me now, how do I live without you? I want to know. How do I breathe without you? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I, oh, how do I live? How do I live without you? How do I live without you, baby? How do I
An explosion in my thoughts. I decided that some corn on the cob and some refried beans that Mark has been feeding me. I get so dumbfounded in my thoughts. I'm sitting here wearing the Republican shield around me, so nobody can take any pot shots. This is a new show. Now we'll call it One Movement Time. But no, I'm doing a brand new show called In the Mood. There's the spill of little species coming out of my rectum. Oh, you know what? I might have to do a commercial for the bed. I might. And it's showering. I might have to do a commercial for the bed. Very possible. But, Hillary Clinton, when you pulled your dress down and said at the ballroom dance, Hillary, you know that Rush wants a piece. You know Rush wants a piece of the bar. You feel like you make me want to get down and get to know you better. This is Rush Limbaugh, and my stools are red. And, you know, I have an implement every now and then that I use to make my, well, you could say Tarsisi look bigger. And I have an implement that makes a bulge, if you know what I'm talking about. And I do use Viagra. Viagra makes me feel a little going down, you know? Makes me feel a little more potent. I've got to use Viagra because it makes me feel a little bit bigger, a little bigger bulge, if you know what I'm talking about. The Rush is much, and they want to flush me. The Rush is sometimes right, but Rush is much. And I know that. I know I need a stumble bottom. I know that. But now we're going to do the weather with the Marcus Poe. And Marcus Poe is going to give us the weather of all the different localities.
Marcus, I'm Weather Boy, and welcome to the weather. Now, don't change that channel. I know how you love to change that channel when the weather comes on. I know the sports will be coming up shortly. Well, maybe not today. Well, no. Yeah, the sports will be coming up shortly. Anyway, we got a whole bunch of good stuff to tell you. Now, we're going to be very brief with the weather today. If you know anything about the weather, I understand why you live in Richmond, or you live in any town, and they give you weather all over. Like here in Helena, Montana, Helena got 6 inches the other day. That is snow. I don't understand why they make such big... when I'm living here, the last thing I care about is what's going on here. These people could drown for all I care in the snow. I would never live there. All you do is shovel snow all year round. But I'm going to tell you the weather in all these wonderful towns across the nation. Let's start with Portland, Maine. The people in Portland, they don't get the crabs there, they get the lobsters. And here we got Boston. Boston is Beantown. Rush?
Take it away, man. I can't talk. I've got to go to the bathroom.
Okay, Rush. And then we have New York. I understand that so many people smoke crack in New York that it actually has a lot to do with the relative humidity there. They cause a whole different type of cloud cover there. Philadelphia, as everybody knows, is where Benjamin Franklin is from. The last guy who looked good with a bald head and long hair. Pittsburgh. You know what people from Pittsburgh are called? Pittsburghers. And something McDonald's won't be selling anytime soon, let me tell you. Washington. A lot of hot air in Washington. The Congress there is terrible, right, Rush?
I'm having a bowel movement. I can't talk to you right now.
At least we now know Rush won't be jumping on the press anymore. All right. And here is our hometown of Richmond.
Marcus, I made a jelly donut for you. You want one?
All right. Jelly donut, sure.
I created one right now here. You want to take a taste?
I will, I'll have my taste tester have it, and he'll tell me if it's any good. Oh, Lance. Gaylord. Taste test.
Hey, Marcus.
Jelly donut.
Marcus, yeah. I want to know what it's doing in Seattle.
Seattle, as everyone knows, they drink a lot of coffee there. You would love that, Rush. Going to get you going in the morning. Also, Microsoft, a lot of money there. And also a lot of rain there. and also a lot of computers.
Marcus,
So it's a nerd's paradise.
Marcus, what kind of rain are we talking about? What's the percentage?
Rain, it'll rain. I tell you something, you'll be walking down the street, it'll be raining on your side of the street, it'll be sunny on the other side. I'd give you some idea.
What about San Francisco?
San Francisco is a wonderful town. It's a town of you'll always find all you women out there. You'll always find a man in San Francisco, and all you men out there. You'll always find a man in San Francisco. So it's a great place for lovers there. Portland, we have Portland, Maine, Oregon, and Portland, Maine. A city so bad they had to give it the same name twice.
Yeah, but tell us, what kind of showers, Lord, that come down in San Francisco?
Golden showers. Here we have Las Vegas up here in Nevada. Las Vegas is an institution. It's good to the Constitution, and it's full of prostitution. So, place for you. Also, we have
What prostitutes are there? Well, how much they charge?
prostitutes. They earn every penny of it.
All right, okay.
It's worth every penny.
Worth every mouthful.
Remember, it always costs something anywhere you go. Not just in Las Vegas, but even if you're in.
Do they ever pay you?
Pardon?
Do they ever pay you?
No. What do you think I am? What type of guy? What type of game do you think I am?
There we go.
I am.
Freudian slip. There you go.
Now here we have L.A., the Los Angeles, the big avocado, the planet of Los Angeles. Go. And if you're from there, go. I tell you, the nicest places, people you meet there are people that are from somewhere else. But you got San Diego, Navy Town, right near Mexican border. This place has more Taco Bells and Jack in the Boxes than any other than any other place in America.
I go to Taco Bell. Martha feeds me those beans at Taco Bell, and she feeds it to me anusously.
I guess it saves a lot of time.
Yes, it does. Oh, and it's coming out right now.
Why should you cut out the middleman, pal?
Oh, I got it.
All right.
Oh.
And here we have Phoenix, Arizona. Arizona is the state that still hasn't acknowledged Martin Luther King's birthday. It also is a place that has risen from the ashes. And a nice place if you're like 100 years old.
Well, Marco, I got to come back on here, boy.
And here we got Dallas, home of Troy Aikman, and J.R. Ewing.
I declare, that looks like a Texan hat right there. That's what it looks like.
It's a 5-gallon.
I tell you.
we could have made a 10-gallon, okay? And this is. As you can tell, this whole map is really more of an acid trip idea of what America looks like.
What is the percentage of showers in these locations, and what's the percentage of nasty stains?
In Dallas, those are oil stains.
Okay. How about
Did you hear about the little kid in Dallas? The rich kid. He went up to Santa Claus and he said, "Well, Santa, what do you want for Christmas?" Here we have Oklahoma. Didn't mark it here, but we have Oklahoma here. It is the home of Oral Roberts University. Oral, yeah. I mean, this is a man who had actually a type of a playtime named after him.
There we go.
Here we have St. Louis, formerly home of the St. Louis Cardinals in football. Their loss is Phoenix's loss. And Chicago. Chicago is that problem town, home of the tallest building, and home of the Bears, and Michael Jordan. And it's a lot of fun if you like freezing your butt off in May. Detroit is where they make all the cars, and it's the murder capital of America. Sorry, Richmond, but Detroit always trumps. We're always second best.
What's the percentage of golden showers in Detroit?
That's more what that is a wildcat strike by the automakers, the United Auto Workers. And that is actually part of vandalism on their scab line. So here's New Orleans. New Orleans.
We got Cajuns here. We're going out here meet some Cajuns. Richmond.
It will never be the same until.
Well, how about West Virginia now? You can talk about West Virginia, how the lovers out there make out with each other, how runs in the family, a family affair.
The family that plays together stays together in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what everybody knows Virginia's slogan. Virginia is for lovers, right?
What kind of lovers?
Well, in West Virginia, their slogan is West Virginia is for cousins. And that is the weather. My name is Marcus, the weather boy.
Quite stanely, too.
And we'll be back. I will be back in 5 minutes with more of the weather. You lucky people.
Or golden showers.
Thank you, Marco. We thank you so much for giving us that weather. When Marco was giving the weather, I had to put some blood. I passed some blood in the bathroom, and I've got it in this bottle right here. It's so stimulating. It just makes me want to go, I'll be there, Mr. Conrad. This is the Republicanism right here. They love to pass through my bowels when I'm in there talking bad about our president. And I'm so sorry, Hillary, for bashing you. I'm so sorry, Bill, for bashing you. This Taco Bell really put me on a stool. You see right here, I had to do it. When Marco was giving the weather and talking about how Melina had him 6 inches, I came out here and did this fine wine, if you know what I'm talking about. Russia's feeling so blue. Marco's not taking care of me. I'm feeding me 35 beans. And the Republicanism is just not working anymore. We can't do anything. My bloody cheeks here have become the Republican mascot for stupidity. Republican, mascot for stupidity. Newt and I are we're very irregular too. Yes, we are. You might just see me back on Major Network, or you might just see me on Sally Raphael. Talking about my bowel movements and talking about my desire to use Viagra. It really helps me. It really does. It makes me potent. I'm gonna drink my own wine.
I'll do it. My name is Al. I'm old Al from Chicken's Head and Nouns. We will sell you a chicken for half price with the head still on. Guaranteed. Now, I'm out here on the farm. We were milking the cows, and we were milking the cattle, and we were doing all of this good stuff. I'll be here telling you like it is. I'm old Al. You want to buy my chicken, you want to buy my cattle, hell, we take the cows and we tip them when they're half asleep. We chop that bad boy in half, 1, 2, 3, and it will give you like little cow chop suey, if you know what I'm talking about, for all you little farmers out there. But anyway, this is Al letting you know that if you want to come on by and buy a chicken with its head still on and cook it up for you, we can do it for you, baby. We also have skunks, we have farm animals, we have all them animals here for you. We even have elephant meat. Oh, and you say to me that elephant meat is, you don't eat elephants? Well, we have elephants and pigs and rhinoceroses. Oh, yes, but an elephant itself, we also serve you the elephant's heart. We chop that bad boy up. It looks like tomatoes. And we chop it up in a julienne salad. It tastes pretty crunchy, too, I might say. We also have feces of the animals. We take the feces and we stick it in there, and it is quite tasty, my friend. I'm Al. Come on out here and see me sometime. We'll do you a favor. We'll cook you an omelet. Cook you an omelet with skunk feces. Yes, quite tasty, you might say. We do everything here at Al's Chicken Heads and Nouns. We put the head on, took the head off, put the head back on, we chop that boy in half, and you'll have four brains coming out at one time. This is old Al here telling you that it's the way it is. And if you want to buy a car from me, you still got that 1976 Buick sitting in the back. Yeah, we do. If you want to come by there and test ride it, hell, it has no engine. We'll go ahead and take the parts out and try to drive it and see if you can try to drive it and take it off a lot.
You mean the one that's on those blocks in the back?
It's for yours for free if you want to do that. You know what, we also, if you want to make love to our animals too, we have prosthesis implements too. Oh yes, you got one like John Holmes? You know, it's true. Hey, look at that bad boy, not giraffe. They got giraffe go, ooh, and moan like a cat.
Why'd you go milk a giraffe?
We can milk the giraffe, we can squeeze it by his nipples. Hell, we also have the goat too, in fact. Betsy the goat. If you want to ride that bad boy, you can get up here and ride it, and then eat her if you want.
Whatever that goat says, he's a liar.
This is Al telling you how it is. Come on by here and get your animal, and if you want to make love to an animal too, you can do that too. These animals just need some love and attention, and if you want to eat them too and cook them, go right ahead, because they'll be a part of just the same inside your intestines. Come on down to Al's farm lot. We'll take care of you. We'll take care of anything you might need or want. And whether it be a dead animal or just a pet, just to play with, like a furry little skunk or maybe even an eager beaver. Come on down, check us out.
Honey! Where are you at? I need to talk to you.
What is it?
Where have you been?
I've been working, baby doll.
Working?
I'm trying to make a living, trying to keep my money in the house. What's the matter?
You're never where you ought to be when you ought to be there. I need to talk to you. You ought to be there to talk to me.
Well, I'm here now. What do you need to say? Before you get started, I'm talking to you.
That's a good idea. Go ahead.
Crank it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, it's been a real good feeling, to be on TV for 4 solid years. But let me tell you what I'm doing right now for you all here. If you have marital problems, if you have problems in the bedroom, hey, I'm Gorgeous George. I will pay you a visit, and I will try to take care of your marital problems and give you one-on-one therapy and a one-on-one session. And what?
It might work. They got a phone number there.
Talk about the bills and all that. Look, who's this?
Who's got a call?
Hey, how we doing?
What's happening, man?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Can you show what's going on?
Appreciate it. Now, rumor has it you all have marital problems.
Rumor?
Rumor has it you all have marital problems. Well, I tell you what, you all just were watching me on TV, and someone told me to come to this address. Someone told me to come to this address and pay you a visit. Now, what's wrong?
Well, she's a small. Bars and stuff, man, and just having a good time, and her mother, working hard.
Working the 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, and I'm working that paycheck home, bro.
Right, and what's this new problem?
Well, I've been home all day long. I sit around waiting for him to come home. He's never here when the dinner's done.
Right.
He shows up 9, 10, 12 o'clock at night, whenever. He don't even bother to call me, and I never know it.
So, are we having a sexual problem here? Or what?
We have been, yeah.
Having a sexual problem? It's not, are you satisfied?
We used to have all kinds of good sex.
Yeah. And so you get too tired, you work.
He never wants to be with me anymore.
Okay. Like I said, as you were watching me on TV, and as you were watching me on TV, watching what I was doing, you saw what I was doing, and I told you I make personal house calls, so I know you're glad to see me. Now, what I want you to do is put your hand on right on her side of her hair like that.
You think so?
Yes.
Like I was doing strangling?
No, just rub her side. No, just rub her side like that. There you go. Now, how's that feel?
I miss that.
It's like that?
I miss it.
You miss it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you put your hand on behind him and tell me, there you go. You see? Now, all you need is a touch. And the touch starts off with more than that. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you see what we're talking about? You see what we're talking
You've
about?
already helped us.
We've helped the situation. Okay, don't finish this.
What's the way to do that?
What you do is, you touch parts of the body, you rub parts of the body, and then you take it from the other angle, and you rub the buttocks, and you rub the side, rub the buttocks, and it causes the stimulating, and then you carry it off into the bedroom. Ladies and gentlemen, I do make house calls. I make house calls to anybody, and when I have the urge to come and visit you like I just did to this couple, you see what we're talking about. It helps. It stimulates, and these two people are now already seeing a change in their sexual life.
Well, if there's any charge, what would the charge be?
All you gotta do bedroom, I can't be in between the situation, but I can monitor and coach you all. If you want me to, then I charge for coaching. But if you still have marital problems, I give you a session. Touching is the first way. Touching causes orgasmic feelings and orgasmic feelings of life. But when you touch and you feel, that starts it off. And a little bit of that, and then you see what I'm talking about. But I do charge for coaching lessons in the bedroom. But I can come by and give you a free session like I'm doing with this couple. Give me a call sometime. Gorgeous George is online, and he will help you out with your sexual life and sexual problems. So let me know.
Come on, baby.
Oh, it's so sad being an old lady. It's, if I don't wake up with my hair in curls, I have nothing to look forward to the rest of the day. I wonder how Henry is doing. Henry!
Brother, I told you, I want the bathroom right now, I had a stool. Who bothered me?
But I have some blueberry pie for you.
Oh, that blueberry pie, feed it to the squirrel.
And some tuna castor oil.
You can do that?
Castor oil. Casserole.
You can take that tuna casserole and feed it to the gerbil.
Maybe that's what you need is some castor oil. You spend too much time there.
Well, then I'm telling you, I'm trying to fix the commode. You know, you can leave your turds in that commode, I'm taking the stick and trying to get the stuff out.
You look like you can work it out. Yeah. Look like you can use that to work out your constipation there.
Well, this is an implement that works very well. But I tell you, when I want
Just don't use it again to open a car door,
when I want to go and hand up a valve movement, you tell me, oh, something's is wrecked. That's freeze. I want to go on trying to have a valve movement.
Well,
woman.
you know what you should do? We should have a picture of yourself up in the bathroom. That'll cure any constipation.
You've been on that commode too. This is why I gotta take the stick and stick it down there and get that stuff out of there. Those logs and the turds you put in that commode. It sticks up to high heaven.
They were borrowed from your defense. I was looking your defense down the
Yeah, you tell me supper is ready. I'm sitting here trying to look at the Playboy magazine and think about pet journal. I can't even
This is the kind of man who reads Playboy, I tell
I
you.
can't even have the solitude to even do that.
Why you never should have gotten married?
You know, I told you now.
I had some guy like you could have had any woman you wanted. Why'd you mess up my life?
That's up your life.
I mean, you're a regular Robert Duvall. You're a regular Gavin McCloud.
I'm Henry, and I'm very virile. I'm virile, and I don't have to use Viagra. I'm very, very virile. I've got it. Shoot, people mistake me for John Holmes sometimes. I'm so virile. All men like me on girls, you know what?
Hey, he used to be a man of 1,000 faces. Now he's only a man of 2 faces.
Now, when I'm going out there shooting pool with my ball head buddies, and I'm out there trying to go bowling and trying to look at and going for titty bar, they're sitting there calling me up my page and say, come home, Henry, come home. I'm trying to have some fun. Now, I've already paid for Mike Tyson to come and take care of me.
Mike Tyson again? I hate Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, I mean, he's always out with these beautiful women and everything. I mean, a woman as beautiful as I am can't stand a chance with a man like
It's
this.
not an arrangement you got for a hairdo. You got that Vivant saloon you put in your hair that you look like a fire plant. Or a fire ornament.
I've been using my head as a toilet brush.
Well,
You mean your toilet?
hey, what's I'll tell you what. But no, Mike Tyson told me.
Grace Jones one.
Mike Tyson told me he's been coming here trying to feed you with a spoon and you spit out the food. What's up with that? I'll pay this man good money to eat.
Well, I didn't know that. I never knew that Alpo made baby food.
There's Mike's trying to take care of you, and you're sitting out there screwing up things and whatnot. And Mike comes to me and takes you out to the park and takes you to long excursions. And he tells me all you do is complain.
Oh, really? Really? That's all I do? No, I have a wonderful time in the park without them.
Well, listen here. I'm going to finish up my...
Hey, sailor.
I'm going to finish up cleaning out the promoter real fast. We sit here and Mike's be here any second.
Why does it have to be Mike Tyson? Why can't you get a nicer guy to take care of you, like O.J. Simpson?
Well, O.J. Simpson. I think O.J. would definitely slice you up pretty well. I'll tell you something. I'm going to take care of what I got to take care of. I don't want to hear any crap from you. He's coming over here. I'll pay him well. So when he feeds you...
He could use the money. He's like suspended for like last year or so.
Okay, just chill.
You'll babysit your kids too for you. Call this number. Oh, I wish Mike Tyson was around. Mike Tyson is the most wonderful. I'd like to see him like beat up my husband. Chew on his ear for a while. And I don't mean talk to him. Oh, look this here. It's Michael Jackson. He sounds like Michael Jackson. Oh, how's Robin Gibbons doing?
All these you taking care of you, Miss Daisy. I'll be feeding you to school, and I'll be rubbing you down with some of the rubbing oil there, Miss Daisy.
Oh, I didn't know that was rubbing on. I thought it was my husband's preparation H. I'll be making my shoulders shrink.
I'll be taking you, bathing you. I'll be giving you some Brunswick stew. You've been serving him a Brunswick stew. I'll be the man. And you know he's respecting me, no?
Yeah, I don't like that brand of Brunswick stew. It says it has chicken in there. And it's certainly not a piece of chicken I've ever seen.
Well, you better be right now because I'll bite your ear.
Right?
I'll bite your freaking ear.
What? I didn't hear what you said. What do I need an ear for? You can bite my ear again.
I've been taking you to the park, Miss Daisy. What's wrong with you, Miss Daisy? You don't want to go to the park and see the little monkeys.
I don't want to see. I don't want to go to the zoo. What? I didn't know there were any monkeys.
I'll be the monkey.
Oh man, no, don't scare me like that.
Oh, I'll be doing this for you and doing that for you. And you don't respect me. Although Henry's been paying me well.
Was Don King be there too?
Don King, not that Don King, Jerry Close, Don.
I heard he owes you some money.
He owes me money. He screwed up my life. And he's been messing around with my life and my boxing career.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, now I gotta go be in the WWF wrestler. That's not right. We beat Mike B's,
I saw that wrestling match.
Mike B's be very complicated.
I saw that wrestling match for like 10 seconds. It almost looked real.
Yeah. I'll be fighting the Undertaker. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Oh man, I was just thinking, why can't you have a lot of friends at the Indiana Youth Center where you were in jail for many years? Why don't you get a nice apartment for my husband Henry there?
Oh, what the hell take you to funny for? That's why he's got me watching. He said he could get me to take care of you. He would go ahead and put you in a little house, put you in a nursing home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm going to do with that, Henry? I'm gonna give Dr. Kevorkian a call.
You'll get Robin Kevorkian call.
Yeah, maybe he'll kill Dr. Kevorkian.
Let me tell you that I'm going to feed you. I'm going to feed you, I'm going to wipe you, I'm going to rub you, and I'm going to go ahead and throw you down into your mud there. To make sure that you're just okay. If he wants me to make sure that you're clean, and you can pretty much be taken care of.
You got to be confused with Robin Gibbons, I tell you.
All these knocking your finger on the second woman, you'll be listening to me here, and you'll be driving to the park here now. You want to go to the park? And see little monkeys and little elephants and little baboons?
Yeah.
Little squirrels and chipmunks?
You can follow the squirrels and eat their nuts.
I'll be hold still for a second. Hold still.
Well, I ain't going anywhere. I can't move. I need my walker. I need someone to carry me. It's great to be old. You don't have to see it. Everyone does everything you want. Kiss my ring. I had a ring. Oh, it's not my wedding ring. It's been in my family for many generations. And it's a very valuable Cracker Jack. Get all four. I can't fudge.
Now, you see, I want to be feeding you here now. Now, I want you to be using tricks for old Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson? Whatever. Do I look like who do I look like? Buster Douglas? I'm not going to do anything.
You be standing with Mike Tyson, you okay? Now, I want you to sit down on all, them down like this. Come down like this.
Like that? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I think I'm doing that. I've no sensation below the waist.
Now, I want you to bark like a dog.
Bow wow. Bow wow.
Bow wow, 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 wow.
Bow wow wow.
Okay. Now I want you to say, Mike's the man, get him down his back.
etc. What do you do with it, man? My teeth is working on me.
All the old ladies out there don't know what I've been doing. I've been suffering from jail syndrome. I've been in jail for so long, and I sometimes play with myself.
I tell you haven't seen a beautiful woman like me lately.
All I do is taking care of old ladies. All I do is taking care of them and going to the park, and I've been feeding them and being warm and protective to them. I'll knock out any promos mother that tells this old woman, but you said I scared you.
Yes.
What did I scare you, woman?
You? I don't know, maybe that haircut of yours is
I've seen the apples. You don't ever see the apples?
I've never seen a haircut so short without being a skinhead.
A skinhead. You want me to go with him?
I think my husband has a haircut, but he got his the hard way.
I'll tell you something here. Mike takes care of old ladies. Let's go to talk, Miss Alabama. People chipmunks and more burgers.
All right. I'm not hungry for any acorn.
You know?
It's so sad, Pete. I want some candy, and I tell you, man, I mean, my whole life is nothing but candy, Grandpa. And Grandpa loves to give me candy. Grandpa, where's my candy?
Boy, I told you I'll be getting you some candy in a second.
Oh, man, you know, I've been eating my vegetables all morning, and it's no fun.
Okay, boy, well, I told you I'm coming there in a second.
Oh, man, I tell you, please come. I need some candy. I want candy. Ah, it's you!
Yes, Grandpa. Well, you know what I do with my grandchild? I feed him some Werther's. It is passed on by generation to generation. Werther's candy goes down your mouth. It's a succulent taste. Isn't that right, old Dawson, old baby?
I can't stand Werther's. Why do you always give me Werther's? Why can't you give me chocolate for a taste? I'm a Snickers bar.
Boy, I told you now, listen to Grandpa. This is not commercial. Chocolate makes your face break out.
No, yeah, I see it. I see that you have a beautiful
I've got a beautiful face. Now, listen, before going on syndrome, baby, clap your hands like this. Okay. Well, what we do, we give you, what we do is give you Werther's candy drops in your mouth. Grandpa gives grandson Werther's. It's a real rare candy that my grandpa gave me, and it is real good. When you sit back there and think of doing this, and cleanse yourself in the shower, you make sure tradition lives on. And you give your grandson Werther's. It's a succulent taste, and it goes down very easy.
It's like butter rum lifesavers. You ever see anyone really stay up at night wanting some of that crud? I can't stand Werther's. Butterscotch. Grape or strawberry.
When you were born, you had something in your mouth already. That's all right.
How about picnic sticks?
Werther's, it goes down real good, and Werther's, it makes the throat clear up very fast.
Well, I need trouble with my throat. And what's this on my head here? I mean, it's supposed to be a baby bun. It's a plastic bag. I could suffocate with one of these things on me.
Give your grandson Werther's, okay? My grandfather did, and I'm doing it for you, okay?
Yeah. I'll put some eyeliner on. I tell you something. I've been looking all over, and I can't find out who is the woman that's been dancing these last few times in the Gorgeous George show. There's something about this I don't understand. I tell you, you know who she is? I've been looking everywhere. There's no such thing as a perfect disappearance. But I tell you something, if I had another eye, I could probably see twice as well to find all the clues. I tell you something, Mr. Photographer, those are a nice pair of shoes. How much they cost?
They cost me a pretty penny.
How much are they?
That's for you to find out.
Well, that doesn't help me a bit.
That's right. You're the detective.
You know where I can find a pair of shoes like that that cost about $5-10? I tell you, my wife, my wife, she looks like Lonnie Anderson.
That's right.
But no one ever seen what she looks like.
Yeah.
So, also,
Who done it?
oh, that's what I'd like to know. That's what, and how come, I love doing Columbo, and Yeah, I haven't been on TV in like 6 years. You know, I'm the worst jinx ever. Everywhere I show up, a murder occurs. You know what's going to happen to the last one? My secret is that I commit all the murders. And so many people get so upset with me that they confess to to their murders.
Like a confessional.
Yes.
Are we ready over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a minute. I think I see the girl. The girl's coming right up right now.
Yeah, good.
And there she is.
One song.
It's you. It's great to see you.
Wow.
Do it, Dad. Your name is Sue. Susan.
Crack a little bit. Quick, crack it. Crack it. Is it Baby Spice or what? Who's this?
We're all here, we're gonna do one more. One more.
Hang on a minute. Y'all do another skit now here.
The gladiators.
Ladies,
got stuff here. We got some more stuff we're going to do. This is a feature show that we're doing, a 2-hour special. The first hour will be in May or June, and of course the second hour will probably be in June or July. We've got lots of going on. We are doing more shows, baby. That's what it boils down to. We have done orgasmic is a word that, I like it. Orgasmic show that we've been doing it for a long time. Susan, I want to get you in here. I tell you what, really and truly, we can get up here and have like a orgasmic orgy. You know that we can have an orgy right now in this room, but they would probably wouldn't allow us to do that. We've got a new, this is a mess, I know, but hey, I don't care. I mean, I'm paying, they're going to wipe it off, and I'm not worried about it. We've got a lot of stuff to cover here. Susan, once again, hey, how you doing?
Doing great.
Doing great. And have people have recognized you on the show? They come up to you and talk to you and tell you what's up?
Yes.
That's right. I tell you what, it is a real nice thing, baby, to see me on your TV screen. You know what I'm talking about? A real nice thing. When you're looking at me, it gives your picture tube, baby, more perception. It gives it more of a high, glossy look. It blesses your picture tube. Woo! And it makes you people just want to get down on your hands and knees, baby, and worship the Mac. The Mac of the daddy, the Mac. And that's what it boils down to. I've been telling you all so long. Ladies out there, you've got a little extra leakage. You're kind of leaking just a little bit in the verbal part that we can't really mention. Woo! You need to do something. You need to put your hand on the screen. Put your hand on the screen and let Gorgeous George, Doctor of Gynecology, heal you. I've got my little tool right here that I use. To operate and take care of the situation that we have to take care of the situation. Tell us what got you into exotic dancing, sister.
Money.
Yeah, but obviously, did you ever think as a kid that's what you wanted to do? Did you, as a little kid, did you think that maybe you wanted to do something else?
No, I wanted to be a veterinarian. And I had a very short marriage. My first marriage was very short, and I got away from that, and I had a few girlfriends that were dancers, and I seen all that money they were bringing home, and I thought to myself, I can do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. Yeah, let me tell you something, baby. Now, you say, George, how can we write to you? How can we write to you and tell you what's up? Gorgeous George, www.gorgeousgeorge.com, baby. Excuse me. .com. You can tell where my mind's at. .com. Yes, and you can get me an email and talk to me, and we can talk to you about that. We just got on that. Kevin, tell the people out there. Well, come on in. Make some room for you, I guess.
Don't touch, don't move.
Don't touch.
Now we have to do it again. No, keep talking. I got it right. You're fine. We are fine. Thank you for moving there.
Cameraman, because
there we go.
I seem to show up to this beautiful session here. And
there we go.
And that's what it boils down to.
Hey, do that.
Okay, that's how it boils down to. Listen, we want to thank Mr. John back there helping us out with a few skits to our session. The Bud Robin, thank you, John, for helping us out. Well, thank you.
Come on, John.
We want to give you your props.
Right over here.
Your props here, basically, but that's, thanks for that.
Uncle Buck.
Well, Uncle Buck, Uncle Huck, or Uncle Buck. Yeah.
Bucket.
Yes, Uncle doesn't give a talk.
Come on, you bucket.
Yes, a talk of rock. But
This is my
anyway.
lovely wife, Susan.
Hello.
And thanks Sasquatch for Mary Lamb for granting me this privilege to say that, because he passed up something he didn't know what he had.
All right. There you go.
I don't know anything about that, but that's
That's
an insight that I like that. And hey, that's cool. And let me tell you,
Everything's cool in this room.
because it has to be, pretty much the thing that we all live upon trying to do good. And, sometimes people can't see that. People think that you're just George Bailey, you're an arrogant, cocky SOB. Well, that's
And he is.
Yes, and you know what? I'm an arrogant, cocky SOB.
But it's nothing to do with government.
And you do.
Gorgeous George, baby, is for the ladies. He goes under and tucks the ladies under the cover when there's a little, you have a bad dream of the boogeyman. Oh, you're scared the boogeyman's going to come against you. Well, what I do, I come in between that, and I rub you down with some calamine oil.
The boogerman comes over, he's the Kleenex.
And the bug spray, and we wipe down and we rub your buttocks.
He's a Vagisil.
I am the Mac of the daddy of the Mac. I am the sealant and stops the liquid from coming. That's what.
He can make rubber cement with his own nose.
Yeah. Yeast infection was created by somebody that had a bad case of gas, but you see, I don't have a bad case of gas. I don't go to Taco Bell that often. I don't really go to Taco Bell. That's mad attitude. That's what it boils down to. And we all are a lovely bunch here. We make it out and we do it with ease. That's what it boils down to. How is the camera picture looking, my friend? Little pretty good?
Looking up, sorry.
Ah, it never looks better. Hey!
Well, I just one squeeze box here.
I like that.
So you
Like the world's worst rock and roll group.
Worst group.
Let's give him all.
You visit Saturday down on
We're
Bell's
going to give you the piece of the pie. Yes.
Bell's Alley. Bell's Alley.
Let's give everybody the dating game.
Yeah. No, peace, love, and soul.
Okay. Hallelujah. Can you say hallelujah? Put your hand on the screen. I have been healed by the Holy Spirit. My name is Hindu, and I've been healed by the Holy Spirit. I am here to tell you that you need to vaccinate your animals. You need to take your animals and put them away in a cage. And you need to go ahead and put your girlfriend in a cage too. I'm telling you right now, this angel here, I will bless you, and I will bless the blood from your lamb, the blood that comes from the bad lamb. I'm going to tell you that I will take good care of you if you come and see me and tell me where it hurts. I will put an implement in your private part, and you'll be a whole new person. I guarantee you that. Come see him too, and I will bless you, and I'll take you and I will rub a little bit of that jelly oil in your private part.
He's twice the man Gandhi was. He's third as big as Gandhi.
Christ was.
Yeah, I tell you what,
The king.
I'm ready to breaking hearts because that man is just on my screen. He's giving me such excitement. What's that?
No gas.
We'll show you who the king is.
Orgasmic feeling, baby, it's like this.
There you go.
You see this? I mean, put your, on the screen there. Thank you very much.
I was just eating some imperial margarine just now, and where did this thing happen?
It's like it's like Jack in the Box. You have to eat a beautiful cake to see what it boils down to. Hey, you know what? People in TV land, or I'm talking about that, seriously, man. I mean, tell the people out there,
I'm looking at him. I see every person in there looking at this screen right now. And those who disapprove of what he's doing is those who don't want to see. Like he says, they got the kids in the scene.
the kids in the hood, is what boils down.
Hey man, it's like this. I mean, your own mind has got to prove, just like God gave you that mind. If you can't prove it, then that's tough luck.
Yeah, but you see,
You can watch anything you want to. You sit there and watch raw video. Well, watch this. It's raw.
watch this, devour this, and learn to love this, because baby, I ain't going anywhere. I have
That's right. Mike has been on the TV for 4 years.
4 freaking years.
And he ain't going nowhere.
I go somewhere.
It'll be the bad.
I go somewhere, it's going to be where I want to go. Where I want to go, baby.
It's gonna be NWO.
And
It ain't gonna be NWO.
it's going to be the Four Horsemen.
There you go. Not the 4 horsemen. It's gonna be 3 horsemen. And the 4 horsemen got shot. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm telling you? Look, put your child in front of the screen. I can bless him. I can bless you if you only give me the chance. Karen, man, get a zoom of my hand real fast here. Get a zoom of that. You're getting goose pimples. You're doing that thing.
It's getting all wet. Sweating his palm.
You know what? You have extra leaking.
Let's go do something with
You're
your sweat.
leaking right now. You got to wear the pins because there's so much fluid coming out because of the excitement of seeing this beautiful person on your TV screen.
I got pens.
What's that?
Let's play the pens.
You got paper pens?
No, you got 8 pair.
Okay.
I got paper, well, yeah, but...
8 pair of cake. You know what?
Well, when we get old and we have to get into a nursing home, then we take care of that. But see, some people out there that are our age wears the pins.
I only leave in about 2 weeks.
Some of the viewers out there watching our show are into pins because they're elated by the pure excitement of seeing my beautiful face on the TV screen. I'll tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Susan, I do appreciate it. I'll take a sip of the fine while we got here. We got all the girl children. This is the Gorgeous George Show. We do it with ease. We do it for you. And you know what? God love you. Pop through those panties and we take names. We are going to be back in a few, but we'll do it in a different location. This is the Gorgeous George Show, baby. Hey, Gorgeous George, baby. You never know when this is about people placing continue to pop into that proverbial underwear. We're going to go. Peace and love.
Woods of Farms talking to you. This is Gigi telling you like it is. We are going to be traveling about, taking this show on the road and taking it throughout. We have a lovely, well, let's aim it on her. Yeah. A lovely assistant here helping us out. She's going to be involved in our beauty pageant coming out really soon. Yeah. And she's going to be involved in some other things that we are doing, charity events coming to a neighborhood near you and doing our thing. We're at a church today, actually, believe it or not. Put the camera back to me for a second.
Oh, sure.
Went to church today, and it felt really exhilarating. They were shocked to see me. They were throwing stones at me. But I said, though who the one that casts his first stone, or what's that saying? Don't cast the first stone.
It's something, let he without sin cast the first stone.
Yeah, exactly. So,
it's my Sunday school coming back.
The stones were being thrown. I kind of threw back the stones.
You just picked it up and threw it back at him.
And, I'll tell you what, it was a very beautiful day out here, and we're kicking it to you. Tell the viewers what you're about and who you are. What you're about. You're about, pretty much the way it is, or the way you're anti-conservatism, and...
I don't know anything about that conservatism, Democratic, Republican, fruitcake weirdo. I'm just hanging out.
Hanging out here.
And
having fun.
I'm bored, and I'm having fun, and that's why I'm here.
We got a little zoom coming on here. And so, it's spinning around like that, and you can see me coming out here. I'm getting a little dizzy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be popping through your underwear. I'll be making you girls that are naughty or nice. I'll be taking my tongue going like this. To all, a nice nutty night, and may all your wet dreams come true. Woo! Woo!